Praise God. A wonderful good morning to you this morning. I greet you well. To God be the glory, great things He has done. And I just want to propose a question this morning. When was the last time you had a really good laugh? And I don't mean a gentle social laugh. I mean, when your jaws are hurting, and your belly pain, laughter, and your eyes run water down your cheeks. You laugh so much that you feel helpless. I can remember the good old days where we would just congregate, as friends or family, and enjoy a good laugh, a good time laughing, but today it seems like to laugh is an offense. It's like a crime to laugh because of the harshness of life, the harshness of the world that we are in today, that we are living in today, allow us to feel as if it's a sense of betrayal when we laugh while others are suffering. Today life is, everyone is in a crisis. No one has time to really engage with laughter. But God gave laughter to humanity. It's an innate emotions that we use as a form of social bonding, a means of communicate, psychological response and reaction to an internal or external stimulation to help us to release energy that is bad for our body, energy that cause chronic emotional festation like stress in our body and anxiety. And when we see in Proverbs 17 verse 22, it says a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bone. When we don't laugh, we become dry up. We have no life in us. Again, the psalmist tells us that a happy heart makes the face cheerful, but a heartache crushes the spirit. And Psalms 2 verse 4 make us understand and know that even God engage in laughter, but God laugh at not us, but God laugh at the enemy. It tells us that the one who sits in heaven shall laugh. The Lord shall hold them in derision. God laugh at, Satan, that wicked serpent of old. God is laughing at him. And if God is laughing at the enemy, why should we not laugh at the enemy? Because we know in whom we believe God is for us. The one that sits in heaven shall laugh at their derision. You see, God gave us laughter as a gift. To laugh is a gift from God, but the devil knows that. So he doesn't want us to engage in laughter. But Job tells us in Job 8 verse 21 that he will fill your mouth with laughing and your lips with rejoicing. May God take away that which cause you suffering, that which cause you pain, and fill you with laughter. May you take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desire of your heart. Yesterday you may be suffering all sorts of trials and suffering and pain. But today I pray that you will take refuge in the word, that God will give you the gift of laughter. God is always there for you. So laugh today. James tells us, consider it pure joy whenever you face or find yourself in trials of many kind. For today, God has given you the ability to laugh. Yes, life is full of stress, full of problems, but the stress of life wants us to suffer stroke. The stress of life wants for us to have heart failure, and all sorts of chronic diseases and produce sickness in our body. But God provide laughter so that our bones will not quickly dry up. When we laugh, our body produce what the medical profession refers to as endorphin, happy hormones, to release the tension of life. Scientists tells us that when we laugh, it provides facial relaxation. Laughter boosts our immune system to increase more antibodies to fight diseases and sickness. But the devil don't want us to know that. When we laugh, we promote better blood circulation in our bodies. It increases more oxygen. When we laugh, the oxygen intake in our lungs expand so that it regulates the heart and the lungs to function better. God knows this, why he creates us with the innate ability to laugh. But the pressure of life want to subtract, and diminish our response to life crisis. When we engage in life, when we engage in laughter, it turns our pain away. It improves our memory. It improves our creative ways of thinking. But when we become stressed, our minds become foggy. We cannot think. But when we laugh, when we engage in laughter, it reduces anxiety and depressive symptoms. It is good for us to laugh. No, the devil don't want us to know that God is laughing at him. But Psalms that we read this morning tells us that God laughs at the enemy. God laughs at the wicked one, the wicked that is trying to frustrate you daily. God is laughing at them. And we know that there are different types of laughing. The sarcastic laughing is what God laughs. It's what God does at the enemy. God laughs sarcastically at the enemy. And I pray for you today that God will give you a reason to laugh. We see the Apostle Paul, this man, he suffered much. He was bitten by a snake, they stoned him, he was shipwrecked, and he himself speaks about a thorn, a challenge that he fights daily with. And when he saw God said to him, my grace is sufficient to keep you. And Paul found the answer. He found the antidote. He found the secret for happiness. And he tells Timothy in 1 Timothy 1 verse 6, and it says, but godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we will take nothing out of it. So rejoice today. I encourage you, my brothers and sisters. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. May you experience the healing power of laughter today. God bless you.
Pamela
Have a wonderful Sunday.
And the word conscientiously. Some words can be a mouthful for non-natives, and Pemi Majodina, a South African Minister of Water and Sanitation, demonstrated this during a swearing-in ceremony.
And to perform the functions of my office conscientiously, that's okay, and the best of my ability. Conscientiously, actually.
We'll get it right.
Jacob Zuma battles the dictionary. While attempting to read Genesis 1 verse 1, Jacob Zuma found himself wrestling with the word beginning and lost the fight. The results, a brand new vocabulary.
Genesis 1 verse 1. In the beginning, in the beginning, yeah,
Listen properly.
in the beginning, yeah, in the beginning, in the beginning, in